I've needed digital security for a while, but I procrastinate just like everyone else. So when I found out Aura wanted to sponsor an episode, I immediately said yes, knowing that I would need to sign up for Aura in order to make this. So I signed up for Aura this morning while I was getting screen grabs for this. As you know, there's all of these scams and data mining and who knows what digital snooping on the internet. Aura has a suite of digital protection and services that I knew I needed, but I didn't know what any of them were called until I signed up for Aura. They do a bunch of identity theft monitoring to prevent crooks from stealing my identity. And your Aura plan includes $1 million of insurance for every adult on your plan in the unlikely event that your identity does indeed get stolen. Various spam blockers to reduce your junk mail and whatnot. Oh, and they tell you your credit score. I found out my credit score for the first time in my life. Better than I thought. The Aura sign-up process unfolds exactly the way I would have designed it. I did it all by myself today. Now we're doing this. It should take this long. We can do it later if you want, or we can just skip it. Super straightforward, step by step, not technical. Go to aura.com/Van Neistat. The link is in the description of this video for a free 2-week trial. Thank you, Aura, for sponsoring this video. And for one less thing I gotta do.
This style shelf you can build without power tools, and it's good practice for the bigger shelves. The ability to build custom shelves is the cornerstone of an organized life. These instructions assume you have sheetrock walls, or also called drywall. You can screenshot this list of tools you'll need. Here's what they look like: tape measure, pencil, combo square, pull saw. They sell this one at Home Depot. 100 grit sandpaper, Phillips screwdriver, number 2. Phillips screwdrivers come in 3 sizes. Good, sharp scissors, and level. You can use a little keychain one if you want. And here's the supplies you'll need. You can screenshot this as your shopping list. We're going to make a 2.5 inch by 1/4 inch pine shelf out of molding. You'll get this stuff in the molding aisle at Home Depot, and you buy it by the foot. 2-inch corner braces, 2 to a pack. These are not shelf brackets. These are not designed for shelf building. They're in the hardware aisle at Home Depot. They're called corner braces. Box of number 6 by 1 inch drywall screws. Alert! Important detail. Coarse thread. Coarse thread. Scotch VHB tape. Very high bond. Expensive, but miraculous. Measure your wall, measure your board, mark it with a little dash, line your combo square up to your mark, draw a square line, cut the board this way, top down all the way through the board like you're cutting a sandwich. This technique keeps the cut square. Aim for perfection. Lightly sand the corners so nobody gets splinters, but don't go crazy. Stick the VHB tape to one corner brace, then trim it with scissors. Aim for perfection. Alert! Only one side of the corner brace gets VHB taped. The holes go to the outside of the shelf. Okay, now it's time to stick the corner brace to the shelf. Alert! Make sure the corner brace is even with the shelf edge as you stick it. And make sure the corner brace is square to the shelf before you stick it. Use your combo square as a guide. Even with the shelf edge, square to the shelf. Mush the corner brace so the VHB can bond to the wood. Don't test it, let it sit. The longer it sits, the better it sticks. Maybe 2 minutes or so. Now stick the VHB to the second corner brace. Alert! VHB the correct side of the corner brace. There is a difference between the left side and the right side corner brace. So mount the second corner brace square and flush. Mush the second corner brace. Don't test it. Let it sit for 2 minutes or so. Hold your shelf where you want it installed. Mark one hole only. Probably the top right if you're right-handed. Sorry. One hole only at this point. Like a ninja, screw in your 1-inch drywall screw into the exact center of your circle. Not too much pressure and not too tight. Do not strip the drywall. Light, medium torque here. Alert! If the drywall screw goes in 1/2 way or so and won't go in any further, you've likely hit a stud. Use a lot of pressure and a lot of torque to drive the screw home. There's about a 1 in 15 chance you'll hit a stud. Now you're going to level the shelf. Level the shelf. Mark the top hole on the other side. And like a ninja again, drive your 1-inch drywall screw perfectly into the center of your marked hole. Like a ninja, drive the remaining 2 screws into the remaining 2 holes, and you're done. On this week's Patreon-only video, I need to ride about once a week or else I go crazy. When friends who ride visit me from out of town, I take them on this route so they'll say nice things about California, nice things about Los Angeles.